Cell Block Confessions, Episode 5, The Plan. He made his decision. Now it was time for his plan.
I know what everybody expects me to do when I get out. They expect me to go right back to making fast money. But I can't, Deputy Gray. Not if I want my little girl to have a different life. How am I supposed to find a job that can actually support my family with a record?
I looked at him and said, maybe we're asking the wrong question. He frowned. I said, stop thinking about who's going to give you a job. Let's think about a problem you can solve. He looked at me like, Deputy, where are you going with this? So I asked him, where do you live? He told me, okay, who lives there? He thought for a second.
Older people, retired folks, busy professionals.
I said, exactly, people who need help. Then I asked him, what if you didn't have to convince someone to hire you? What if you hired yourself? He got quiet, and I could see the wheels starting to turn. So I grabbed a piece of paper. Let's think. What do people in your neighborhood have to do every single week that some of them would gladly pay someone else to handle? And then he said,
I used to do sanitation back in the day. I didn't really mind doing that.
Sometimes we have to think outside of the box to find a better solution, but think about it. Older residents who don't want to drag those heavy cans back and forth. Busy professionals who aren't always home. You take the cans to the curb before pickup and bring them back afterward. He stopped laughing. Now he was listening. I said, you don't need a building. You don't need employees. You don't need someone to hire you. You need a marker, some paper, and enough courage to knock on the first door. And that was the plan. Simple. Legal, almost no overhead. But here's what I didn't know. Whether anybody would actually pay him to do it, and eventually I wouldn't have to wonder. Because someone from that same housing unit would cross my path again and tell me what happened. But that story deserves the finale. You followed the letter. You heard his story. You learned why his daughter's future terrified him. You watched him make the decision, and now you've seen us make the plan. Next, let me tell you what happened when he got out. You won't believe it because it makes me wonder how and why to this day. This is Cell Block Confessions, Tales from the Jail Deputy Gray. And before you go, if you have a loved one incarcerated, or you are someone who just need help trying to figure out what happens next, I created the Build and Become Family Support Collection for you. Practical guides and tools to help you stay informed, organized, and prepared, plus a free community resource guide with real, updated resources you can actually use. And we're continuing to grow that guide with the goal of connecting families to resources across the country. You can find it all through the link in my bio, because sometimes knowing what to do next changes everything.